This is Editor-in-Chief Ed Nadolski. We're going to take a minute now to discuss how to batch process several photos at once for reducing size to upload photos to the web. We do that using a simple little program, free download from the web, called Mac Image Resizer. First off, before you do that, I want you to do two things. Set up a couple photos on your desk, on your desktop. One of them I called WebPix Raw. That's here, and in there I've got two folders. One labeled horizontal and one labeled vertical. Then what I'm going to do is take the photos that I want to resize. So I'm going to pull them out of my weekly folder that I've got set up. Grab them all up. You can do a save as if you want to keep them in the original place. In this instance, I'm just going to move them all over. And you can see they end up in the horizontal photo. So I know that those are all horizontal photos, and then I can resize them with their horizontal dimension all set at the same width. So they are in that folder. Then I want you to set up one called WebPix Processed, and that's just the output folder where once these pictures are processed and resized, they're going to end up in this folder, and you'll know where you can scrape them up later to use for uploading to the web. So I go grab or start that program. This is the Mac Image Resizer program down here. It looks like a little Etch-a-Sketch. I hit that, launch the program. Launch is painfully slow, by the way, and again I apologize for my cluttered desktop, but that's the way I work. Because this is a trial version of this program, you get this little nag screen that comes up from time to time. All you got to do is dismiss it and then go ahead. So, image source, you click the Find In, and then you navigate to that folder that you set up that has the photos in it. Alright, desktop, I've got the one that says WebPix Raw, and I want the horizontal folder where I put those photos. So those 5 or 6 photos are now loaded as the image source. Then you want to put the output folder, which is where do you save these when they're done, and that's my WebPix Process folder. Right there we are. Alright, image quality, because it's for the web, you can set it at normal. And then, like I said, the width is going to be all the same. Here's a couple of things for you to remember about the width. On our new websites, our WordPress websites, we have basically 3 widths. A width for a horizontal photo is set at the full width of the site itself. So that's 660 pixels. So 660. And I don't have to do anything with the height of the photo because I have it keep dimension ratio. So whatever the width is set at, it will be scaled proportionately on the height. So it's 660 pixels for a horizontal photo. Correspondingly, if we do a vertical photo, we set the width at 300. And then the height, which because it's a vertical, of course, would be set proportional, would be something beyond 300, but it would set that based on the ratio between the height and the width. And our last is the thumbnail or mugshot, and that's at 150. But in this instance, as I said, we're doing the full width or the horizontal photo, so we do that at 660. So I've got my image source, my image destination, and my image quality then set to normal, my width set at 660, and then all I have to do is click Begin Processing. We'll get this little nag screen popping up for every photo. So there's the first one done, and then you just got to press the button each time the photo comes up, and okay, we've been through all the photos. Image processing done. That's all it takes. The reason we get that nag screen is because this is a free program. If we actually bought the pro version of it, then we would be able to click one button and they'd all be processed at once. But that's really all it takes then. I can quit, get out of here, and then if we look in the WebPix Processed, these are the several pictures that I resized. We'll look at one of them. And let me get the info about this, and you can see. Hang on a second. I just got to do the. All right, and here's the image It's, as you can see here, it's 58 kilobytes, which is very, very small. Very nice for a website because the smaller the image, the faster it loads. So we're good with that. Now we'll go back to that photo number 170. Let's go back and look at the original size. That would be back in the raw folder, horizontal folder. What did I say, 170? There's the 170. The original size here is, Command I. The original size is 3.3 megabytes, which is only 3 million more times the size of that original one. And of course that would take forever to load to the website. So that's the reason why we resize them. And when you use this image resizer, it goes quick. You can do a bunch in a very short amount of time. And it's so much better for us to have the ability to do this than it is to have to send these things off to our photo processor, Tony, each time we want to resize. You know, we can do stuff. We're mobile journalists. We can get stuff done on the run. We can get it up on the website, and we don't have to rely on things like that. If you do not have this little program, Mac Image Resizer, I believe you can just Google Mac Image Resizer. Or I do think we have it stored somewhere in the news network, so just take a look there. So that's how we go about resizing photos, batch of photos for the website with little sweat, little effort. Thanks.